What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We are back with another UmaMusume JP video, and in this video, we are going to be going over the new banner that was released over the weekend. Yes, over the weekend. This is the first time I'd say that I did a banner video like this, where a banner was released over the weekend, but decided to just still leave it for the Monday video. The real reasoning is I was more focused on the other games, Silent Hill, Pokemon. Just those two, pretty much, and any other games that I needed to catch up on events or whatnot. So, yeah, today's video is simply just gonna be the banner overview for Dantsu Flame, who was released, I believe, Saturday night. I don't remember exactly. I think it was Saturday night or afternoon, or was it Friday night? Heck, I don't know. But regardless, I'm gonna go over her in today's video. Actually, I'm not even sure. Did we also get a new card? I should probably check. Did we also get a new card? I don't think so, because it still shows Curran as the most recent one. Curran Bokedor, not Curran Chan. So yeah, we're just gonna be going over Dantsu Flame, and then after that, immediately go over the comments, and that would be pretty much it for the video. So with that being said, before we do jump into the video, jump into the overview of Dantsu Flame and then into the comments right after. If you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, let us quickly go over Dantsu Flame. Yes, quickly. Because she is literally the only one. I just want to see what she's all about, but I'm pretty sure she's probably most likely going to be medium distance. I can do some other distances. As we can see here, she can pretty much do all distances. With easier inheritance than having a G or an F, of course. But based on her stamina card, she is a leader. And then based on this, leader medium distance would be probably her thing. Her niche, maybe even mile distance, since it's a B. But at level 1, 3-star, 90 speed, 93 stamina, 82 power, 95 guts, and 90 wise. At level 5, 5-star, 110 speed, 113 stamina, 100 power, 116 guts, and 111 on wise. For her aptitude, she has an A in turf. She does have an F on dirt. There's still that chance where you can may or may not, use her for dirt if you really wanted to. For her distance, I'm gonna say obviously her best one is medium distance, being at an A. Her second best one is mile distance. And then if you choose to bring her to long distance or short distance, well, do an inheritance. As for her strategy, I'm just gonna say leader. But you can use her as a betweener or chaser if you want to easily use her as a different other position. But leader for if you want to use her best position. As for her growth rate, 10% on stamina and 20% on guts. And now we're going over the skills, starting off with the unique skill. It is my flame that lights up. Being in a good position near the middle of the race increases your speed, which is more effective in mid-distance races. Oh, no mile here. No, like even for mile. Makes sense. She does look like she is mainly for medium distance, if anything. Now going over the innate skills, we have Unshakable Faith. For medium distance, if you're in the first half of the pack during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. For the second one, we have With a Light in My Heart for mile medium. Move slightly ahead towards the end of the race. I guess increase your speed if you're slightly ahead towards the race. And then the last innate skill we have Graceful Step. For mile medium, at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. For the awakening skills at level 2, we have head to head. For leaders, at a random point during the first half of the final leg, if you're in the first half of the pack, your acceleration will slightly increase. For level 3, unwavering ambition. For medium distance, if you're in the first half of the pack during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will increase. At level 4, overflowing fighting spirit, which is this one. For runner leader, if you've participated in at least one showdown during the final straight, then with 200 meters remaining in the race, you will get a slight speed boost. And then at level 5, burning soul moves ahead towards the end of the race, which is the, I guess, the gold version of that skill that didn't sound fully, you know, that sounds like it's missing like at least another word or a couple words. But that is it for the awakening skills, and now we have the evolve skills. So we have unwavering ambition, and it goes into I want to win too. If you are in the front as the end of the race approaches, your speed will increase. If it is a middle distance race, you will move a little ahead if you are chasing after the other horses. So I guess if you are basically just behind any horses towards the end of the race, I guess, as it approaches. Conditions: have at least 600 guts. That's condition 1. Condition 2, get at least 2 skills for leader aptitude or 3 speed type skills, which isn't bad at all. And then lastly, we have burning soul going into ignite this stage. Move forward towards the end of the race and middle distance races, acceleration will increase slightly. It says for mile medium. That's a little weird. If it says for in middle distance races, you get an extra boost, but you can still use this evolve skill in mile distance at least, just without the increased acceleration. For the conditions, what is this condition or event? Complete the hello? What event is this? What happened to my web browser? Is everything okay? Let me check here. No? Give me a sec. This is a little weird. Let me see if I can figure out this event. Also, that's also the other thing I want to do. Come on, I just want to know the event. No? Oh my gosh. What is going on? I don't know if it's a heartfelt moment. Is it a heartfelt moment? I could be wrong, but a heartfelt moment, or have at least 600 stamina for the first condition, and then go on an outing with your character, or go on a date with any friend or group support, which is pretty much easy for the most part. And with that being said, that is the end of the Dantsu Flame overview. I would say she's just pretty much niche for medium distance. If you like her, then obviously I wouldn't be surprised if you pulled for her because you like her. If you want a medium distance focused Uma, I'd say, then here you go. Here you go. But since the overview was done, okay, there's 2 cards here. What I could use here is Sibylle Rudolph. Why not? And And because we'll be getting dirt, I guess. I guess this Capano Ricky. If it's not Capano Ricky, I still wouldn't mind the Die with Scarlet for thing, but Jungle Pocket has returned. We got to rerun a Jungle Pocket, although she's just not, I don't like her. She's not one of my favorites, so I don't really feel like I need to pull her at all. So yeah, I'd rather take my chances and pull here for Durandal than the new banners, but I really want Durandal. This could be my chance to get her, or I just get randomly spooked by her in the future. But with that being said, this is going to be the end of the main part of the video. Starting now, I'll be going over the comments from Friday's video. If you guys want to stick around and listen to me go over the comments from that video, feel free to do so. If not, totally get it. I mean, just going over comments. So if you guys do want me to go over your comments in the next video, feel free to leave your comments down in the comment section down below. And I'll be sure to either most likely go over it in the next video, or if I miss one, maybe because I already finished recording or anything like that, I'll go over it in the next video. So I think let's take a look at the comments. Okay, that's already been done. Okay, so now I'll just do this because that was from the Zenless video. And starting with the comments in the UmaMusume video from Friday, first comment is going to be from Nova. And the first one says, "Yay, my Switch 2 arrived. Now I can play Pokemon and Digimon and Rune Factory all at the same time." Jesus. I heard really good things about the Digimon game. Like, possibly the best Digimon game that was released. At least that's what I heard. But like I mentioned before, I don't think I fully completed the Digimon game, yet played more than... I could only remember playing, like, actually just one Digimon game. That was a long time ago, so I don't know. Master Challenge, meh. I should just get them over with this weekend, but meh. You should, but nothing can be... Nova can't be bothered if you're not feeling it. Even if it gets closer to the date. So I figured out how to add the compendium to the controller setting. It will take some time to get used to, but man, it's just so weird that they removed it from the main menu. I know that the UI in Zenless has never been the greatest, but this is just bizarre. I didn't have a problem with the UI, let alone I didn't even realize the compendium button was missing because I pressed F2, so... So even if you did ask me, I got no way of helping you for a controller setting. Next comment says, "Oh, you're playing the Persona gacha game? I didn't know that. Rather, it got overshadowed by the Uma global release." Well, you should have known, but no, because you only remembered, what was it? Drama and... Oh, I forgot. Well, I forgot the other one. But all you said was you only remember Drama and whatever else. What was it? Whatever else was it, if there is another one. Because I did mention that I did mention the Persona gacha game a couple times. I did mention that I did start it the month it was released and all that. So yeah, not surprised you didn't remember. Yeah, with Stellasora coming on Sunday, which is yesterday. Not like no, and then CZN is coming 2 days after that, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. No, and then there's DNA coming 6 days after, which is, I think, Monday? If not Sunday? No, I'm so cooked. Well, I'm gonna see how DNA is for sure. Same thing with CZN, because that's the Chaos one with the... this horror psychological thing element into it. Stellasoro, I'm gonna see how I feel. Lazy and quality of life go hand in hand. I do wish that the next gachas coming later this month have decent quality of lives. We'll see. We'll see. Kazuki's the ham king then. King of going ham on the banners. He does. He certainly does go ham on the banners. Uma is collabing with Zombieland Saga. Yeah, I did see that a few days ago. That's kind of random. GFL1 already had collab with them. I do think the anime was alright. The pro tag is voiced by the same person as Okabe from Steins Gate, so that's a plus. Oh. I haven't seen Zombieland Saga, actually. I think I was gonna at one point, but I never did. Really? Might need to max out. I quote. This is what Nova put. Yankee Summit Bangaboo. Or Bangaboo. Not even want to type Yunkoi correctly. But... unless you got auto-corrected, but since it's you, I can't believe you misspelling. I literally can't believe you misspelling. Just because they are getting more characters in the future. Probably. How about ML being from a 110 pool? Both cards too. You're literally getting all copies of both cards in 110 pool then. That's insane, but I doubt it would happen. At all. At all. Well, bowling gonna bowl. I don't know who bowling is. How about that? How about that? What if I started not knowing, supposedly not knowing who you're talking about when you type in these misspelled names, huh? What if I started doing that? Tololo V6 and Springfield V2, obviously. Well, I don't have dupes, so I don't care about your V6 V2. Well, I guess Tololo wouldn't matter if I had gotten copies of it from the standard banner, but I don't care about your copies. I ain't no whale like you. Well, Eugen is Rick's biggest fan. Is it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Yep, Kazuki's a lucky mustard. That's free to play. That's confirmed, Shushu. I think he maxed out on all his stuff. So, like he said, he's gonna have to chill until the anniversary. Hopefully, he does. So now's the real test. Essentially, now is where it really is. I guess where it really matters. Have a low amount of carrot jewels, needing to save. Now gotta pick and choose which banners to pull on. So I think now this is where we wait and see what happens. I wish I could do well in one League of Heroes. Just one. Yeah, I had that one moment, 1 or 2 League of Heroes ago, where I thought I had a chance of making it to the Platinum 4, but I didn't. It is what it is. Basically doing the story for Zenless now, and yeah, Suiban. Suiban? Swabian Temple just means whatever in Chinese. Does it? Does it really? So this Initian thing is very sensible. Lucia reminds me a bit of... I'm starting not to know who you're talking about, Nova. Who the hell is Caconia? Huh? Huh? Who's Caconia from Wuwa? I don't know Caconia. I know a Chacona. Is it just a design or some part of her personality that overlaps? Well, if we're talking about Chacona, not this Caconia lady that you're talking about. Personality? Maybe? A little bit? Maybe just a little bit? She has her music and Lucia has her ethereals? Maybe? I don't know. Oh no, I failed the chase sequence because I am scared of things chasing me. I need my comfort blanket. No, does Nova need his little comfort blanket? Does he need his little comfort blanket because he can't handle a little chase sequence in a video game? Every time I see Zhao, I don't know what, but she gives me uneasy vibes. Is she supposed to be good or bad? I think for the most part, good. I think her involvement with, I guess, tops maybe, or because she's a, the companies and all that. That's probably her bad vibes coming from. Idhari's playstyle is interesting. The sacrifice HP for more damage mechanic is pretty common nowadays. It's been pretty common. I just don't know if I have the skills to keep her alive. Well, that sounds like a you problem. Great. The game's gonna show Sweetie to my face after the mission and remind me that she isn't playable like Margarita and Wua. I feel the same way about Sweetie when I see her. Alright, I'm convinced. I'll pull for Dialin because she has twin tails. That's good enough for me. I just knew you were gonna pull just to pull. As long as they're not electric, you'll probably most likely not pull for them because you hate all the electric characters apparently. Yeah, the new girl looks pretty. I think that she will be released 2 patches later. Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right. I guess I'll have time to get the... Okay, so first we went from Yankee, and now we're at Yankee. To max limit break before then. And then, oh, I see, that explains the tentacles. Still, that's just a bonus for me. Dantsu Flame's cute, but skip. Oof. Kazuki responded saying, yeah, she's too cute for me. I want to hug her and squeeze her cheeks. Sadly, she's not in my main account. It means you got her in your real or sub account or alt account. And then Nova says, thing about pulling Uma is that you have to know your priorities and stay strong. Admire, Groove, and Almond Eye are like the must pulls right now for me. Oh, here's the real question. Will all these pulls... I think all these pulls were pretty good for him because he did really well in his pulls, I'd say. But will all these pulls hurt him for the future if he continues? That's the real question. That's the real question. And that is the last comment from Nova in the Pretty Derby video. In the... Did that have not a thumbnail? I thought it didn't. That was weird. In the Zenless video, the Deadly Assault one, there's a comment from Nova and it says, easy 6 stars. I did try to Defiler a few times, but yeah. Without Seed, this boss is just cancer. Low-key makes me think that I'll pull for Seed once her rerun comes out. The boss where you use the Burb team is probably the easiest. It is what it is. I actually got to 8 stars, switched to Evelyn team, and I managed to get close to 20k with just Astra and Lucy. It's kind of hilarious. And B still not great for me to use. Maybe it'll be way better when I get Seed down the line. Cope. Yeah, that's the biggest cope I ever heard because when they first released the Defiler, I beat it with Anby without Seed, and this was before the buff. I beat it with Seed the second time the Defiler came around, and I beat it with Anby's buff and Seed. So you can't tell me that you can't beat it without Seed because I did it with Seed, without Seed, and before and after the buff. So I don't want to hear no nonsense. That's all I got for that, because you're giving me the same BS that I read every time read or hear from all these Hoyo people that complain saying, oh, I can't beat this thing because I don't have the most recent character or the character that can possibly make it easier. And I want to hear it because I could beat it without Seed. So, yeah. All I hear is I don't like the electric characters like you said. Like we figured it out. Yanagi was a no because of her glasses. Stupid reason. Stupid reason. Don't want to use her, but it's a personal reason, so it's fine. It's fine. Anby, well, apparently you just don't know how to use Anby. Apparently, she's just your typical attacker. Haramasa, well, we don't have them both built, so we don't even want to talk. We don't need to talk about that. And is that it? I think that's it. Seed you don't have, so there's nothing to talk about. I'm saying that you can beat it without Seed. The first team I used was literally, I mean, you could literally beat it with Caesar and Pulchra. I did that. And then since I needed Pulchra, this was the first time. Since I needed Pulchra for my Ishwin team, I had to do it again and did it with Astra and Caesar. Just had two with Anby. So I don't know. Cope all you want. I just don't want to hear that I can't beat it because I don't have this character, because that honestly triggers me. Because it just means you're either not trying or there's just something wrong with what you're doing. But since it's Unova, I'm gonna just say it's because it's you. But I just hate that reason. I just hate that reasoning. It's like you're sounding like the Star Rail people. That's all it is. That's all it is. I can't beat a character because you don't have, or can't beat a thing because you don't have a certain character. This is dumb to me. But anyways, that is all the comments from Nova. So thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. Next comment, as I scroll back down, on Kazuki for replying to one of the comments. Next comment is gonna be from Kazuki. I don't know if there's any other comments from the other videos, so I'm gonna go check that out right now before I go over Kazuki's comments. And so far, so good. So the first comment from Kazuki says, I am quite nervous now that they released Dantsu Flame out of nowhere, and Daring Tack maybe the next. I'm alright. I'm alright. Maybe Daring Tack, but other than that, I'm just alright for now. Nova says Daring Heart and Daring Tack. That's gonna hurt my funds. I mean, you got the pity. But it's the Umas, so you'll probably just end up getting both of them in 4 pulls. Or 10 pulls for each. So 80 pulls, or 80, 10 pulls, or 80 single pulls, however you want to say it. So it is what it is. You'll probably get in your usual or under 100 for the most part. And then Kazuki in the next comment says, I got Dantsu Flame in 40 pulls, but in my alt account. I figured based on how you responded in Nova's comment. And got 4 overall Umas. First 10 pull, Cafe OG. Second 10 pull, I don't know who's Kawasaki Princess. I know I don't like a certain Kawakami Princess. I don't know about no Kawasaki, but that's pretty funny. Third 10 pull, Marvelous Sunday OG. And fourth 10 pull, Dantsu Flame. I'm quite hesitant to pull since I'm really saving carrots in my alt account to pull for cards. But yeah, I just tried my luck and thank God I got her early. Well, congrats. Congrats. Well, here's the real question. Will you be able to keep up 2 accounts? And if not, which account would you be keeping? Because obviously you do have your main and your alt, but which one is would truly be your main account if you were to choose from both of them, from one of them? Because I've mentioned this, I had an alt and it just didn't feel right having an alt like near like half a year later. It didn't make sense to me, at least. Half a year, more, probably at least a year. Next comment says, oh, completely forgot I just got a good build for my Constant Light. Next Espoir City. I'm really having a hard time building her. Not enough skills since most of her skills are dirt and mile. That's where the short, well, either short distance skills from short distance cards, obviously. Same thing with dirt. Or if you do at least have her position cards. So was it leader? I don't remember. I think it was leader, or was it runner? I think it was both. I think it was both. So yeah. If you have either or, then you can, but yeah, I get it though. I get it. And yeah, I just got my first 6.2k skill points when I trained Espoir earlier, but yeah, only 4k plus spent. I just even add skills that doesn't even matter, regardless. Just because. But it is what it is. And then lastly, Red Desire to be looking a fine nun, and she kind of reminds me of Sisterhood. Sakurako from Blue Archive, but different palette. Who's Red Desire? That's the real question. Nova says Sakurako. You mean WAP. Red Desire. I want to assume that's a pretty derby. That's an UmaMusume. But yeah, I see it here. Red Desire is one of the Umas in the list. Who the heck is Red Desire? Oh, I do kind of like how she looks. She has the kind of like, you know, I don't even know this, but well, whatever. I'll have to wait till later to worry about any Umas. If they're not released, can't worry about them. Well, technically I can, but can't worry about them. But other than that, thank you, Kazuki, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And not lastly. There's still a few more. Next comment is gonna be from Korn. First one says, true, the CMs are the true testing grounds for your Umas. I wonder how often they will do those now, since I know they will stick to the CMs for main PvP. Huh? What do you mean? The daily PvP is just the regular team trials. CMs, which has always been the better one, if in comparison to League of Heroes. Other than that, I don't know. But yes, CMs are usually the true testing grounds. Nova says, CMs can get really salty if you're too into it. Group A sweats are not on the same playing field as the casuals. I agree. I agree. Also, damn, they had to rerun Jungle Pocket at the worst time. Had to pull for her and pity. Absolute zero luck. But for me, good thing I don't care too much for that new Uma. Can't wait to see the new scenario cards. Well, it works out. It works out then. Essentially, the pulls that would have, if you did like Dantsu Flame, we just went to Jungle Pocket. And then Nova says, don't fall for the bait support banners. Those things are a trap. And then Korn says, yeah, I saw that they had the choose two, but yeah, I will wait to see the actual scenario cards. But now all I have is a 200 pull. I'm debating. I'm worried if they drop a Uma I like. They can. They can. And then Nova says, for me, the risking thing would be Daring Sisters, Heart and Tack, and Anime Agree around the same time. I'll give up Agree for the Daring Sisters though. I don't count Agree as one of the Umas you want, because it honestly feels like you don't really want her to begin with, so thank you, Korn, for the comments, and Nova for replying. And lastly, we have comment from Tanoki. Was lucky that the two I had trouble with was Dirt and Long, which had League of Heroes and CM coming up then. So managed to just train for Master's Challenge normally without going out of my way for any Master's Challenge. Well, all I can really say is that good for you then. Good for you. I don't know how to go on from that. There's just literally nothing for me to go off on. So thank you, Tanoki, for the comment. Appreciate it as always. And good to see you pop in here and there still. But other than that, thank you, Kazuki, Tanoki, Nova, and Corn for the comments. Appreciate it as always. I'm gonna be double checking now to see. Well, Nova left a comment six minutes ago. Just did some impulsive paid Uma banner and well, got Summer. What is it her name? Oh right, Cheval, which is meh. And another one called Chronogenesis. Probably bench for these two until next year. I don't know. Apparently Cheval has like some camel as her half sister, right? Some camel Uma. So that's kind of just meh. Some happy-go-lucky camel. And hey look, you got Chrono. Good for you. Good for you. Just some whale things with your paid banners, right? Just some whale things. Oh well. Oh, to be a whale. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, you guys. And with that being said, that should be it for this video. Actually, I thought today's video was supposed to be make a new track. Master Challenge. Because oh no. I said maybe Friday would be Master Challenge. Because we literally no. I am jumbling up my dates. Hold on. I need the calendar. I need the calendar. Give me a sec. When is CM exactly? I should probably check that. And then I could decide when I do Master Challenge. So here, CM should store contents. Oh, news. I should also say that I did all the endings for Silent Hill. I just need to do the final one, so that's going to be recorded this week. Pokemon will go go along as long as I keep playing it. And Dead Space should start this week to this weekend, which would give me until Friday of Halloween, I guess, to release it. What was I looking for? The news for the CM. When even is this collab? Since I'm already looking at it. On Friday, this Friday. Sometime maybe the weekend is what I should just say. Which also means that the scenario is this weekend. Which also means the CM should be very soon, which that's what I'm trying to figure out. Although I don't see any news about it. Here it is. Sprint 23rd. I don't know if they mean 20th. I'm gonna go off what I know. So if that's the case, CM should be. But hold on. CM should be really close based on the time we're recording right now. Still done. But I don't see your Pac Alive on the 28th. So 28th next week, most likely new scenario. I don't see any news of the CM of recently. I literally went back until September. So it said the 23rd. And if that's the case, then CM should start tonight. As in Monday night. No, not Monday night. My days are all jumbled. Not Monday night. What's my dates? It should start Wednesday night. Yeah, it should start Wednesday night if I am getting my times correct. I don't know why I said Monday night. Stupid. Stupid. But yeah, that's gonna be... Okay, I guess maybe I should do the Master Challenge then for the next day or so. That would make sense for if it's gonna be Wednesday night. Or I'll save it for Wednesday's video. But I also do have... I have Mile, Long, and Dirt. We'll save it for Wednesday's video. Then tomorrow we'll do one last training. One last training for the CM. Why not? But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys pulled for Dantsu Flame or if you guys skipped. Let me know if you guys are ready for the CM. I can honestly say that this CM is going to be pretty bad for me. Pretty bad for me. And if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.